first presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Norman Powell.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guard pair. It's White and Brown. Sam Hauser is out there with Tatum, and it's Vucevic in at the center. And for the Heat, they've got Mitchell. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Powell, and it's Larson in at the 3 spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Larson. Pass to Adebayo. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Down the stretch, the fresher team often makes the plays. That's the value of depth.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Well, Adebayo's showing you what a complete player he is. He gives you the athleticism defensively and on the glass, and then offensively, he's extremely productive as well.
Now, here's Tatum. Last time out, he had 38 points. Here's White. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Larson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Adebayo. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, not the start they were looking for, but they finally got their first field goal.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's White. Brown deciding where to go with it. That one drops for him.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Larson. Hauser defending. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Mitchell passes to Larson. Here's the screen. Here's Hackett. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if he gets an opportunity to throw one down, he is going to take it every time.
For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Brown, right side. Pass to Hauser. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Now Powell. He's covered by Brown. The shot by Powell, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White looking around. Over Mitchell. And it's White missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Hackett.
And when it comes to Hackett, his best trait might be his decision-making out of the wing position.
Tatum against Hackett. The 10-footer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. Swiped it away. Hauser with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Hauser with the ball. Nothing on the board. Here's Tatum. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Larson. Now here's Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. Adebayo with the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
White setting the pick for Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Powell. Jayson Tatum picking up that last basket. Powell finds Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Celtics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Here's Here's Larson on the wing. Hawkins. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about his approach in guarding Jayson Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
Here's Larson. Hasn't made one yet. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, Tatum in position. And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops. Has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
The Heat trail by 5. Hawkins outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Adebayo. And nothing is falling for him right now. Celtics have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Outside Tatum. Hauser the pass to Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 11 points.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Celtics making a switch here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In 4th, the Celtics.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Hero against White. Here's Adebayo. It's deflected. Brown outside. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. His last 10 games, he's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
And the Heat making a change here. Jonas has checked in. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
That's good from Hero. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Boston making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And Hero drops them both.
And one thing you notice about Tyler Hero, this guy has unlimited confidence. And as a teammate, it's infectious.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. 6-point game. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. And Boston with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, Hero. He's coming off a 28-point game against Philadelphia. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Hero.
Yeah, a lot of poise that time from Wiggins, getting the contact and showing you that veteran poise.
Pritchard against Hero. Celtics passing it around. They set the pick. Brown inside the line. And another basket for Boston.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 8. Now Hero kicks it out to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
That came out of nowhere. Adebayo with the highlight reel dunk.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Boston leading by 6. Brown the pass to Keita. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Free throw good. Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Khalil Ware's checked in for the Heat. The Celtics also with a sub. Shireman's checked in. He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Pritchard. Six on the shot clock. Here's Keita. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Hero passes to Adebayo. Now Fontecchio. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Hero. And Boston with the rebound. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Shireman, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here is Hero. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. To the middle. Montecchio finds Wiggins. Adebayo the screen. Puts up a three. And Wiggins is good for three. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he's solid from out there. Wiggins just producing year after year in this league.
Pass to Garza. Here's Kaseya. He's guarded by Adebayo. Kaseya, the pass to Walsh. Here's Shireman. Here's Garza. And it's Boston with another.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now, Hero. It's not going to go for him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh, covered by Wiggins. Now Pritchard, stolen by Hero. The three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Jayson Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at point. Hero kicks to Ware. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jayson beats you in so many different ways.
Now, Hero. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Stolen. Hero against Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And so Powell will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 14. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Hero against Pritchard. Hero passes to Ware. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, certainly Tyler Hero is never going to be accused of being selfish. If you get yourself open, he is going to find you.
Celtics leading by 12. Here's Shireman. He averages about 5 points a game. Nice shot by Walsh.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Powell. Ware with it. Here's Hero. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that was just determination on the part of Tyler Hero, showing you he is up for the challenge.
Defensive foul. Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul.
The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the Celtics making a change here. Garza's checked in.
If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one.
And now look at Jayson Tatum here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 22 points per 9 rebounds and 4 assists.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And he makes the first. All free throws good from Pritchard. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. One of the stories here, Jayson Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout and figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
You know what time it is, man. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Johnson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Nikola Vucevic.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Hero. Powell for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Tatum with a screen on Hero. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wiggins passes to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Powell. And the lead is down inside single digits. Powell's got 5.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Pritchard. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. 4 on the clock. The leaner misses off the right iron. The Heat trail by 9. Hero finds Wiggins. Johnson outside. Powell outside. Takes a 3. They get it again. And a wide open look for Hero. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pritchard against Hero. Pass to Cada. Here's Garza. Tatum down low. Johnson's there. Tatum down low. Covered by Johnson. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. In fourth, the Heat.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. To stop the drought, the flush by Tatum.
Well, you know Jayson Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Miami. It's a 5-point game. Here's Adebayo. Good on the shot. Adebayo's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Wiggins against Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Oh, good on the triple. The Heat trail by 3. Hero looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems. And at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Khalil Ware. And it's Mitchell in for Andrew Wiggins. Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. Sam Hauser comes in for Pritchard. And Hero drops them both. The Celtics have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Back to White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Now Mitchell. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Shot clock at 5. Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Wow, you see the strength right there. Adebayo relishes finishing right through the defense.
The Heat have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And Miami making a change here. Larson's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And here is Tatum. He's got 19. Vucevic a screen on Jaquez. Tatum, that's for 2. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
He'd have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Powell outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First trip to the line for him here.
He will have 3 free throws.
And he's good on the first of 3. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
White dishes to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. switch here. Hero's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. Mitchell outside. For the three. And Vucevic pulls it down.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And White kicks to Brown. Back to White. This ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Tatum. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And the Celtics with possession here, following the three from Davion Mitchell. Brown outside. Larson with the rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Hero. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 5.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Adebayo with a screen on White. Hero kicks to Mitchell. For 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Here's Tatum. Out to White. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Driving the lane. And the basket is good. He's got 7.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Pritchard against Mitchell. Outside, Hero. To the middle. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Count it. Adebayo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's been aggressive from the start, and as a result, it's all come together tonight for Bam offensively.
Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Boston making some changes. Garza's checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Brown. 6 points for him. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Garza, no good. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. He gets that one.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
1:06 left in the first half. White the pass to Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hero against Brown. Now Hero, not a lot of room. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Mitchell against White, out to the right wing. Vucevic with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Hero. Shoots over Brown, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat out front. They're up by 1. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Glad you're joining us for halftime. And fellas, how about Bam Adebayo getting it done to start the game?
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him, because even against doubles, he's been accurate. And now it's time to bring up the players of the month in the NBA. In the West, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international icon, kind of like you, Shaq.
I know you don't know what that feels like, Kenny, but believe me, it's satisfying.
Oh, see, I gave you a props and then you go at me like that?
You don't even have a passport.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And Boston has possession. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Mitchell is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the 3. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here's Tatum. Great defense that time from Jaquez.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Pass to Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo. Here's Tatum. And here's White. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Tatum for the lead. A 3 from Tatum.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Powell outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Jaquez can't hit.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Launches it, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Larson. There's a screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. There's the lob to Brown. Here's Tatum. Shoots over Jaquez. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. Here's Powell. He's got 11. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Lock at 6. Powell. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Jaquez. And it's Brown missing. The Heat trail by 7. Mitchell finds Powell. Adebayo the screen. From past the arc. Miami no good on that time either.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
Tatum dishes to White. Pass to Vucevic. Now Hauser. And here is Tatum. Brown outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And here's a look at some numbers for Brown. He's been dominant over the last month, putting up 26 points per, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Representing both sides for your Heat squad, make some noise. Representing
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
Well, I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Adebayo finds Jaquez. On the wing, Mitchell. Adebayo with this screen on White. Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. Bam Adebayo is second.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
And it's not just their raw scoring numbers. It's also a physicality that can be intimidating.
Shot to stop the run. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 20 points.
And one of the things I love the most about Adebayo, he's a center who plays like one. He's not out here trying to take long jumpers. He wants the ball inside.
Celtics leading by 7. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Tatum. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yep, that one goes. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
And you wonder why Jaquez is so effective inside. Well, right there you see it. It's his footwork.
Here's White. 6 points for him. Outside Tatum. Brown against Powell. And here's Tatum for 3. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Mitchell against White. Mitchell passes to Jaquez. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
So it's Boston now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Tatum. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mitchell. Powell outside. 5 on the clock. Adebayo with the screen for Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Tatum. Now Hauser. Now Brown. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
And here is Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Jaquez outside. Right side, Adebayo. The rebound by the Celtics. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum passes to Brown. Shoots over Powell. Norman Powell with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Jaquez. Adebayo down low. Vucevic on him. That one, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 24 points for Bam Adebayo.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Sinking the tough shot, Jayson Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
White against Mitchell. Here's Larson. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Hauser. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And the first one drops. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat trail by 15. Tonje with it. Still yet to score. Adebayo finds Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Pritchard. Hero from long range. Here's Adebayo. And Boston with the rebound. Hauser with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. The kick out to Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum. Clock at 4. Deflects the pass. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Ware. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Tatum. 33 points for him. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 14 points for the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Celtics leading by 11. Tatum passes to Hauser. Pritchard against Hero. Pass to Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Smith checked in for Bam Adebayo. So it's Boston now. Tatum's shot is off. Outside, Hero. Smith dishes to Ware. Pass to Hero. They set the screen. The tray. He can't hit that time. Boston's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Fontecchio. Good work there as it goes.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now, Hero. 14 points for him. The shot missing. Here's Shireman. He's covered by Hero. In the corner, Tatum with it. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here is Smith, guarded closer. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics leading by 13. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Now Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Fontecchio. Tatum no good. Wiggins against Tatum. Left side, Hero. Here's Fontecchio. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Peyton Pritchard. And it's Kaseya in at the center, locking down the middle.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And it's the Celtics with the ball. After the Heat pick up 2. Here's Pritchard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston. Peyton Pritchard. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Pritchard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Has to Ware. Down low. Here's Hero. And he dunks it down.
Well, I love that right there. Tyler Hero giving you a little attitude.
Here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Offline with his three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Boston leading by 9. Now Pritchard. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Kaseya. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. For Miami, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Kaseya. Tatum at the elbow. Ware with it to the paint. They swipe it. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Pritchard with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 9. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Wiggins passes to Fontecchio. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Shireman. Guarded by Powell. Pass to Tatum. Boston again missing. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, you got to be more disciplined when you guard Hero because he will find ways to get to the free throw line.
Now at the line, Tyler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defense.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Celtics leading by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Tatum driving in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
For Miami, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's the teardrop, and Hero finishes inside. Hero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Tatum kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. And here is Hero. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Hero's got 25 points in the game. Here's Kato. Outside Tatum. Into the lane, Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
The Heat trail by 9. Tonje passes to Adebayo. Now Hero shoots from the high post. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tatum with it. Working on Tonje. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Heat, another 3.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Powell against Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Powell with the bounce pass. Wiggins finds Hero. Off target from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Hero. Here's Wiggins. Now Tonje. Powell right side. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Adebayo. Count the basket. Adebayo's got 26.
Yeah, he's more than just an interior scorer. Adebayo also has a nice jump shot that he will work in there from time to time.
Inside, Tatum automatic.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Powell feeling it out a bit. Rebound Boston.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. The Heat trail by 15. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Pritchard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, those are the instincts of a pure scorer. Tyler Hero is going to get to his number, whether it's from the field or from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Davion Mitchell comes in for Fontecchio. And he's good on the second. Boston leading by 14. And here's White to the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hero. And here's Adebayo. Vucevic defending. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's why you get Adebayo involved in screen and rolls. He really knows how to execute that.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Mitchell. Jaquez sets a screen for Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown kicks to White. Pass to Hauser. Now Vucevic. 6 to shoot. White wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's White. Here's Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Cleared away by Adebayo. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now Hero. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with this screen on White. Here's Hero. And that's in there.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Tatum. The 3 is off. The Heat trail by 10. Now Hero. Now Adebayo. Here's Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Now Adebayo. It's stolen by Vucevic. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Now here's Tatum. Right side, White. Tatum against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. White. No good on the layup. White's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Now Hero. Oh, softly lays it in.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in.
Mind the lane. One shot.
That's good from Hero. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Brown outside. Cash money, Brown with the train.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jayson Tatum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, down by 12. Rebounded by Brown. Vucevic outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.